Hi guys, what's up? It's Joel Pitt here, back with another video, and in this video it'll be for Love Island 2025 Season 12 Episode 39. I'll leave a link down below to Episode 38. Of course there's going to be spoilers, so without further ado, let's go on there. So there was a previously, but there was no tonight mentioned. I don't know why that is. That's like the second time I think that's happened. Tony and Lauren hugged. She felt like better when she was speaking to her. I think Lauren, when she was speaking to Tony, she felt a bit better. Meg and Lauren spoke. Yasmin and Jamie both spoke to some others. She says she's in her lovely girl era. Lauren said to Emma that she's angry. Harrison came to Cash. Boris and Emma spoke. Billy Kiss and Shakira spoke. Boris suggested going to the hideaway with Emma. Lauren pulled Harrison, saying she was going to keep a distance. Tony was like, here we go again, like GTA. Harrison pulled Tony. Lawrence and Emma spoke. Emma was saying, like, to Boris, like, we'll slip off whenever. Harrison held Lauren's hand. Emma said to some of the girls she's going to the hideaway. Meg and Harry, well, it was sort of like this lifting thing. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was a hip thrust or something, but it was like with the legs. Billy Kiss is so happy because, you know, over the past few days, the thing with Boris, it's been draining her. So it's glad that's out because Harrison asked how she was. Harry and Helena were kissing under the covers. Tony and Harrison held hands, and his arm was round her. Dejan and Meg were under the covers, not sure what they were doing, not sure if they were having sex or something. Boris and Emma were under the covers, and then I saw something fell on the floor. I don't know if that was one of their clothes or something, so maybe they were doing something as well. Everyone else did nothing. Emma said she slept better. Billy Kiss didn't care about Emma and Boris, how they got on in the morning. Cash and Harrison did breakfast for Tony and himself as well. Dejan did a coffee for Meg. People were then cheering Boris and Emma when they were coming out. Billy Kiss was saying, that's just rubbing salt in the wound, like Yasmin and Jamie she was speaking to. Harry pulled Emma. Boris asked, I think, Ty on, like, how do you make a cup of tea? Because he was going to make one for Emma. Harry asked about the hideaway with Emma. How did it go? Helena saw Emma and Harry chat. Emma said, I've got something to tell you, but she was like, I'll tell you later. Boris then made a tea for Emma. Helena was a bit peed off. Harry said to Emma, Emma wants to rekindle, basically. Harrison and Dejan he was chatting to, she was saying, I want to rekindle and all this. Helena was then pulled by Emma. 15% Harry said he's at now with her. It was about 4 or something, or before, or maybe 5. Helena was like swinging her water bottle around after the Emma chat. I think she was a bit mad. Helena spoke to Lauren and Meg. Connor spoke to Helena just briefly, what was going on, what was said. Helena then pulled Harry, and then Helena was like, I'm so angry, I'm shaking. Boris is going to be a bit careful now, he said, because Emma still cares a bit about Harry. But then again, they've been together for 4 years, so if you've been with someone for that long, you're going to care, like, as a friend as well, you want them the best, so... But he doesn't understand that, I don't think. Then there was a text about a Western themed party. Harrison said he's never flossed his teeth before. And then I think Lauren was showing him how to do it. Then Shakira told Tony that, Lauren's, doing this with Harrison. I'm like, I'm sure she's just trying to teach him how to floss his teeth. But then it was a bit like, she was trying to get in the teeth. But yeah, Lauren then told Meg of the flossing. Tony walked to Harrison. They argued. Helena asked to shower while they were arguing. Yasmin and Shakira spoke to Tony. Harrison spoke with Tony and Lauren. Then there was a text that they were playing a game called Couple of Sorts. So there was different things, and the Islanders had to rank themselves from first, second, and third on how the public think of them. So which couple is the hottest? So they thought Billy Kiss and Boris was first, Yasmin and Jamie second, and Lauren and Ty third. They didn't get any of them right. Instead, first should have been Yasmin and Jamie, then second was Billy Kiss and Boris, and then third was Shakira and Connor. Which couple has relied too much on physical attraction? So they thought first was Billy Kiss and Boris, second was Tony and Harrison, and then third was Ty and Lauren. Instead, it was Harry and Helena was first. They did get Tony and Harrison right, and then it was Shakira and Connor in third. Which couple is the most one-sided? So they thought Harry and Helena for first, Harrison and Tony for second, and then Meg and Dejan for third. So instead, Meg and Dejan was first. They got Harrison and Tony right there, but then it was Helena and Harry in third. So just a mix-up there. So they had the right people there, just not in the right order. Which couple lacks emotional depth? So they thought Cash and Emma first, Billy Kiss and Boris second, and then Ty and Lauren third. They didn't get any right. Instead, first should have been Harry and Helena, second was Meg and Dejan, and then third was Billy Kiss and Boris. So the next one was which couple is coasting. So this, I guess, is like sailing through, waiting for someone else to come in, that sort of thing, I guess. So they thought Cash and Emma first, Billy Kiss and Boris for second, and then third, I think they put Lauren and Ty. So they didn't get the first one right. That was Meg and Dejan in first. They got Billy Kiss and Boris right. And then third was Yasmin and Jamie. But then again, you know, she's only been with Jamie since Casa. She hasn't got for anything else. So I can understand maybe why that is. Then which couple is playing the biggest game? They thought Meg and Dejan in first, Jamie and Yasmin for second, and then Connor and Shakira for third. So they got Meg and Dejan right. Instead, second should have been Harrison and Tony, and then third should have been Helena and Harry. There was an exclusive for Friday. I think we're getting a new bombshell as well, so that should be interesting. Just a few things before I end. So there's first look. The triangle continues. Has Harrison really decided between Tony and Lauren? Plus the public have their say and the Islanders aren't happy with the results. Harrison apologises to Cash. After following some time for things to blow over, Harrison finally pulls Cash to give him a sincere apology. Cash explains how he felt humiliated at the recoupling as a result of Harrison's actions and let him know how much he hurt Lauren too. Cash asks Harrison to be more mindful with how he treats people, saying for him to imagine if that was someone treating his little sister that way. Will these two go back to being friends, or is this friendship well and truly over? Meg's hit her new hip thrusting PB. Can I have a Harry to hip thrust for my next leg day? So Emma and Boris snuck off to the hideaway. Cash actually made the scrambled eggs when Tony was asked by Harrison. Finish the sentence as a puzzle. Emma said to Harry, "I'll see you at home," she said, I think. Then there's a poll, your reaction to Harry and Emma's chat. Do you believe you ever truly get over your first love? Helena refers to Emma as a fish cake. No flossing with exes. I don't know who's more fuming, Tony or Harrison's dentist, hearing he's never flossed before. Where's Harrison's head at now? There's a poll on that. Who did Harrison say didn't have strong feelings for their current partner as they did for their ex? That was Shakira. During the which couple was the most one-sided? Emma said to Dejan that his recoupling speeches are coming across as disingenuous to the public. And then there was like on the Discover, there's the couple of sorts results, so you can take a look how how you rank the islanders. But anyway, that is all for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.